was a mild, sunny afternoon in March. I stepped out onto my front porch and took a breath of fresh air. It was Friday, and I'd just gotten off another long week of school. The reason I stepped outside is because that afternoon, Steve, Frank, Colin, and Chad were scheduled to come over to hang at my house. We didn't really intend on doing anything too fancy that day, just walking around the neighborhood, exploring some woods, just having a fun time. Anyway, 5 minutes later, I saw Colin arrive and pull into my driveway. It had seemed that he had given Steve and Frank a ride also. "Hey guys," I said. "Oh, what's up?" Colin replied. "Where's Chad?" "Oh, he's apparently running late. He said he had to pick up some groceries in town for his pops. He's making chili tonight and said we're invited if we want to go later." "Oh, it's like a cookout," I replied. "Yeah, I guess." "Oh, don't worry, Frank," said Colin. "I'm sure they'll have dessert too." Anyway, Colin locks up his car and Steve and Frank step outside. "Oh, now I gotta lock it again, guys," said Colin, frustrated. "My bad, man. My bad," said Steve. "What do you guys want to do?" I said.
"Man, let's go to the construction site up the hill."
"Fine by me," I replied. When Steve was referring to the construction site up the hill, he was referring to the Hamptons neighborhood, which had been recently built just up of said hill, or just down the hill and up another hill close to my house. So we got walking. First, we made a right turn down the street I lived on and toward the lake. And then from the lake, up the hill toward the construction site. However, a pit formed in our stomachs, and we saw quite the familiar blue minivan parked at the bottom of the hill, blocking our way. Oh no, what could he be doing here? I wondered dreadfully. We didn't have time to answer, though, before the driver stepped outside to greet us. It was no one other than Herbert Ernie himself. I had no idea how on earth he knew we'd all be hanging out that day, but something told me we always forget to keep our voices down when chatting about our plans at school. We never know when HKE is working around at any moment.
Hey, boys, heading up for the milkshakes.
"Milkshakes, Herbert? What the fuck do you mean milkshake? It's like 50 degrees out here. There's no stores around either. We're in the neighborhood," I replied.
See, we should head into town, and I can show you boys how to make a proper milkshake with some special ingredients, Wink, wink.
Herbert said as he gave us a creepy wink. "Oh shit, come on guys, try to get out of here," I said.
"Man, I agree. Just do me weird as fuck."
Steve agreed. We booked it into the bamboo forest down the hill. We made a left and went to the deep, disturbing, dark, mysterious bamboo forest that just randomly sat in my neighborhood. Anyway, said bamboo forest is dense to a whole new level. Bamboo forests aren't like your regular forest, you can kind of just run through them. Each bamboo stalk is located literally inches from the next, meaning you have to constantly shove your way through and plow yourself through the bamboo stalks. It was impossible to go through there without making any noise. This meant that Herbert could keep tabs on our exact location at all times. We couldn't see more than a foot in front of us. That's just how thick the bamboo was. But we could hear Herbert plowing his way in after us. He was pretty far away. Well, I'll take that back. He was literally only like 5 feet behind us, but it would take him like 5 minutes to make it 5 feet, or 1 foot per minute.
"I'm coming after you, boys." "Whoa,"
said Herbert. "Oh man, this dude's weird as fuck," I said. "Come on guys, we gotta go faster. If we keep going through here, eventually we'll make it to the main road." I then got out my phone and gave Chad a FaceTime call. "What's up, bro?" he said. "Yo, Chad, you in the area? We're in some desperate need of some backup," I said.
"Sure, bro."
Chad appeared to be in his convertible cruising down some country road. It was the exact same road we were making our way towards. He had the windows down, had some chill music playing, and his sunglasses on for extra cool points.
"Well, I happen to be on the road right now, bros. I'll swing by and pick you all up,"
said Chad. Just then, as soon as we got out of the bamboo forest, we see the red convertible pull over on the side of the road. We hopped in and sped away just in time for Herbert to come barreling out of the bamboo forest. However, the weird part was that he didn't go into the bamboo forest looking the way he came out. In fact, he came out looking much different. It seemed that Herbert had taken some cultural inspiration, that's what you want to call it, from the bamboo, as bamboo isn't really native to North America. He's now wearing a sort of Japanese samurai outfit with a straw hat and some weird robe on too, like a sensei in a way. He was inflated to the size of a mini fridge. He had a chubby grin on his triple chin, with big plump lips and saliva oozing from his mouth.
Hey, boys, would you come back here? I can show you how to techniques. Whee!
Herbert then lost his balance and rolled into the creek before being swept away. Herbert was then carried away by the current, and yeah, that was the last we heard from him, though unfortunately, this would not be the case. Thanks, Chad, you came in clutch, man.
Oh, no problem, Bruce. I would never leave my boys hanging. What you want to do now, Bruce? I got the groceries in the back. I say after we drop these ingredients off at my pop's house, we head off for some bro venture,
Chad said.
Sounds like a fine-ass plan to me, G.
Replied Steve.
Nick,
Frank asked. Yeah, Frank, I replied.
after we go to Chad's pop's house, can we go to the Dollar Tree?
Man, Frank, why do you want to go to the Dollar Tree? Colin questioned. There's nothing good there, like, what could you possibly want?
Oh, you know,
Oh, come on, spit it out, Frank.
they have Pringles.
Frank, we can get Pringles anywhere.
Man, I think the Dollar Tree sounds like a dope-ass idea. Let's go.
Said Steve. I had no idea why Steve wanted to go to the Dollar Tree so bad, but something told me that, the Dollar Tree is always kind of a low-class, shady place, and I guess Steve thought he could haggle his way for some cigarettes behind the counter or something since he was underage. Anyway, 10 minutes later, we made it to Chad's Pops' house and bring in the groceries. Thank you, boys. After you all get back from your adventure, feel free to stop by for some chili and ice cream, Mr. Walski said. Sounds good to me, Colin replied. We all agreed that after we went to the Dollar Tree, we'd pop back at the Dewalski fam house for some chili and ice cream to conclude the night. Anyway, we sped off down Route 26 and up towards Liberty Town before promptly making a right turn into a tiny shopping square located out in the country fields with the Dollar Tree. Due to it being kind of early in the year, it was pretty much already dark out by the time we arrived. Surprisingly, I don't know. Though we didn't mind, as Chad's Provertible provided all the light we could need with his ultra LED headlights.
I see we strolling inside, Bruce,
said Chad. We did just that. There really was no one out there at that time of night, even though it wasn't even late. The signature doorbell was the first thing we heard upon entering.
Ding ding.
Wasn't a single soul to be seen in that Dollar Tree. That's when we noticed just who happened to be working the night shift.
Good evening, boys.
Oh, no. What the fuck are you doing here? Colin exclaimed. It was the creepy clerk. The same guy that happens to work everywhere. From the Cranberry Wilderness Crunch and many other ventures before.
Oh, boys, I was just seeing some relatives down here up in Liberty Town. And I figured while I was at it, picked up a job at the Dollar Tree. I heard some special O's hanging out tonight, and so I figured may as well pick up an extra shift or two to work overnight. Special boys,
he said. Dude, will you cut that whole shit out with the whole special boy thing? You're the weirdest dude, I said.
Oh, come on now. Just like to have a fun time. Already know that.
How'd you even know we were hanging out tonight? Colin demanded.
Oh, well, I've got connections, I am on Instagram, boys. Feel free to give me a follow at Creepy Clerk at 69.
Hey, bro, I'm not following you on shit, I said. Come on, guys. Let's get what we want and get the fuck out of here.
Right on, man. I do not like this dude. If you do one more thing, I'ma beat your ass,
said Steve.
Well, take it easy now, boys. Peace is always the way to go. Peace, always, boys.
Bro, I cannot with this dude. Anyway, we went back into the Dollar Tree whilst the creepy clerk waited for us.
I'll be here to check you all boys out when you're done,
he said. Hey, yo, can someone keep an eye on him? Frank piped. Of course, Frank, of all people, would be the one who wanted to do this. Frank went to keep an eye on the creepy clerk in the front, whilst the rest of us go to the back to pick out what we wanted, including Frank's Pringles, which we promised him he'd get. Anyway, Chad made himself a protein shake. I simply got a sparkling water. Colin got a bag of Cheez-Its, and Steve got a Ghost energy drink, the cherry warhead flavor.
Man, I'm telling y'all, this shit actually tastes like warheads.
Steve then vigorously shook the can of energy and smashed it on the ground. Steve, what the fuck? That shit's exploding everywhere, I said.
Man, it be bleeding everywhere now after it's through with me.
Said Steve. The can was going around in a 360-degree motion. It was spinning around like a UFO would. I don't even know how he managed to make it do that. But I guess the pressure in those cans really builds up over time in an environment as stressful as the Dollar Tree is on a daily basis. Anyway, once we got what we all wanted, we headed on back to the front. However, we were all instantly put on edge when neither Frank nor the creepy clerk were anywhere to be seen. Just then we heard a faint "Heep" coming from the back. Oh no, not the back, Colin said dreadfully. I don't blame him. We all rushed to the back of the Dollar Tree, aka the employees only area, and were traumatized when we saw no one other than the creepy clerk and Herbert Ernie himself standing on top of each other. Herbert was on the bottom, and the creepy clerk was on top. Herbert still wore the samurai outfit with the straw hat and the robe and everything, along with the chubby smile. And the creepy clerk had now dropped the pants, and was now nothing more than 80s-style gym trainers.
Well, boys, seems like you've reached the red zone.
The red zone, I said. Just then, the creepy clerk stuck his hand into the greasy pocket of his 80s-style gym trainers, and pulled out a remote. He clicked a button, and the entire room went red. And by that, I mean all the lights went red, like, you can probably guess why. It's like those LED lights that people have in their rooms. Anyway, the creepy clerk then began riding on top of Herbert, as Herbert waddled his way toward us. Frank! I shout. We look up and see Frank hanging via a net in the ceiling. Guys, what the fuck did you do with Frank? I yelled at Herbert and the creepy clerk.
Well, your Frankie boy, he will produce cheese.
Produce cheese? What the fuck?
That's right, boys. We're gonna be running a little new experiment around here. But don't worry, it's family friendly. Your little Frankie boy will be a special boy after this, as you're all special boys,
He said. Oh fuck nah. I'm calling the cops, I said. I did just that. I got on my phone and called the cops. 5 minutes later, the police arrived. Herbert and the creepy clerk were taken away. There was a catch. See, on the way out the door, the creepy clerk's gym trainers, the 80s-style gym trainers, got caught on a sort of hook. I don't know why, it looked kind of weird. It almost seemed like this whole thing was planned out and that Herbert or the creepy clerk put that hook there on purpose. That hook then ripped off the 80s-style gym trainers completely, revealing what was truly underneath.
Man, anyway, a stylish man indeed.
Herbert exclaimed. The creepy clerk now wore nothing but a see-through man-thumb. Oh shit, everybody run! We did just that. Don't worry, Bruce. Just hop in the Broford. I don't like this, said Chad. We did just that. Anyway, the police took off with Herbert and the creepy clerk. And as they sped away, we could still faintly hear the sound of and from both Herbert and the creepy clerk. Anyway, we arrived back to Chad's house, traumatized in the Provertible. We eat the chili and ice cream, which I will admit was pretty good. None of us talk much, though, due to what Herbert, the creepy clerk, had done. That then concludes the Dollar Tree Diché.